alive. Orb still on Tailspin, and Tailspin using the Reaper Orb really to great effect.
Yeah, Stoop chasing down Adam is very far in the back line. Tailspin comes in to try to get some work done against both of these Winstons. He's the hero to do it. He's also got the Zenyatta Orb, so he's going to be able to sustain.
Well, the way the orb is working, it's basically making him immune to Winston damage. Winston just doesn't do that much damage. We do see a Death Blossom coming from Tail, mitigated somewhat by the Transcendence. Really, on both sides, Transcendence mitigating.
Yeah, the problem is Adam had to go really far in there to try to keep his team alive, and he ended up getting chased and killed, and that's 1 of 4 kills by EnVyUs. That's a lot of kills going to be right in a row, and it seems like they're going to be able to capture this point.
Oh, and taking a look at Esper marking down these Winstons. A Winston that is hit by a Discord Orb is not a Winston that's very low.
For whatever the next engagement is, because he has Transcendence that could save his entire team.
Well, taking a look at the ults coming out here, he has Transcendence, and Reaver has Death Blossom. He's got to be thinking about going in sometime soon here. He's trying to take out Tailspin. Tailspin with both orbs on top of him. Transcendence does come out from Esper, and here comes the Death Blossom. Shuanel, Kai, and Reaver going in. They've picked up 3 kills together, and EnVyUs is going to find themselves pushed a bit back here.
Yeah, we've talked about how well Adam is playing, but Technicide with a really patient sound barrier waiting.
There's no overtime when it comes to stopwatch. The map must be complete. So at this point, they really have to move if they're going to win this.
Yeah, playing defense here, they could just stall the card out by throwing bodies at it. We might see a Diva defense, even though we haven't seen that in Phase 2 of Beta. Although now that they are coordinated this push, they don't have any ultimates on either side. Tailspin finally gets his ultimate. Adam running the defensive ults.
Yeah, the Transcendence does come out to try and buy a little bit of time. They don't have to buy that much time. It's 18 seconds left on the clock, but Tailspin with the big team wipe. We could be looking at a photo finish here. They just need to stall it for a little bit longer. 11 seconds. I don't think they have time.
But then again, rage. Look, it's the monkey at the door again.
8 seconds. 7 seconds. I'm not sure they're going to have 2 seconds.
No,
1 second.
Technicide gets out onto the cart.
It's over. Googleme has won, but man, the margin is not very big at all. So Googleme's going to take map 1 in a very close finish. Wow.
Yeah, that's not really a ton of great targets for Roadhog either.
They do have a Reinhardt up now, so that is a bit of a change. And again, taking a look at Coolmat. Coolmat does have Death Blossom out, but he's going to do it into Transcendence. Not really getting the most value. I think everyone got healed up immediately. Sound Barrier is up, and if there's an opportunity coming out for Googleme, this would be it. But I don't know. The Sound Barriers are out, and they're being very aggressive. Raz picking up a double kill, and Coolmat pushing very deep in.
Yeah, so many shields. And look at the chase, too. The Winston chase has been so real all throughout the day.
But I don't really know what you change up here if you are Googleme.
Yeah, you run maybe, I don't know, 6 Reapers. Reaper has his own self-sustain, right?
Yeah, meanwhile, we do have Winstons coming in. All the Winstons probably about to go ape. We do have Surefour up with the Death Blossom, though. He does take out Raz. Here he comes in with the Death Blossom. He needs to get at least someone else with this. He does get Esper, and this might be what they need.
Yeah, Adam getting in here with the Transcendence, keeping everyone alive. Stoop going for the chase. It's not really going to matter. Technicide should be able to get away. Stoop is going to have to ultimate just to try to cause some chaos. Coolmat does come in with his second Death Blossom. Doesn't get a whole lot done, though.
Yeah, he's going to have to Wraith for him here, and he is way outgunned. He is going to die, whether it be to a Winston, another Reaper, or what. He dies to the other Winston, and it took a while, but Googleme is going to extend out the map.
Maybe.
After a very... Yeah, I was going to say, maybe.
Yeah.
Because you thought they were ahead, it was very close, but suddenly, Raz shows up to add a little bit of extra time to the point, so it might not be over yet.
Yeah, it's that Primal Rage, that sustain on the Primal Rage. Now, this is kind of risky from EnVyUs, though, because if they don't actually hold it, they're going to be in a really bad position to have to defend the next point.
Okay, they got the payload, so... But EnVyUs with a very scary last-second attempt. I mean, for a second, it looked like they might have actually held.
Yeah, now there are 3 dead for EnVyUs.
So, Tailspin going down. That's a very big defender down for EnVyUs. Raz is going to go down, and this could be the very opportunity that Googleme needs.
Yeah, they're just running their Primal Rages, knocking people off the last point, and both of the Reaper ultimates are up for Googleme.
Oh, Surefour getting a little bit greedy, went deep into the spawn and was punished severely for it. Tailspin coming back out. Gotta be mad after what just happened here. It does have Death Blossom. He is firing his Hellfire shotguns left, right, and center. Reaper's going to go down, and yeah, EnVyUs will hold here and buy a bit of time, and now I expect to see Tailspin set up.
Defense down through the alleyways, which is generally where teams get kind of bogged down in this map. They have finally stopped the momentum and push on the last, and maybe they can stabilize here. There's only 2 minutes left for Googleme to get this cart to the end.
Yeah, Googleme, I mean, at least they have a little bit of time here. This is a more workable time if they are able to cap it soon. where they have a decent chance of defending, but Adam is going to use the Transcendence and look at Tailspin. He's still in the back line. He still has Death Blossom, and here it comes right after the Transcendence. Got to take out Adam and severely damage the rest. Cool Matt and Tailspin with the cleanup.
They have to be careful. They don't want to push too far up here. We know what happens when you push too far up.
You don't want to get back toward like what happened to Mix-Up. That much is for sure.
Cool Matt immediately turn back. They should try to get their Winston ultimates up, as those are the ones that are going to really affect the push on the final point.
Minstrel comes out with the Sound Bearer, and EnVyUs is rushing in off this, but they're being a little bit tentative. When Sureford comes out with this Death Blossom, doesn't do anything. Tailspin still deep in, is going to pick up the double kill. Cool Matt making it a triple on top of it. And again, Cool Matt and Tailspin sort of regulating, and we're back to sort of what we saw back at point one, where EnVyUs with a very suffocating form of defense.
Yada has been the prime target regardless of compositions.
Taking a look, Stoop does have his ult up now. He's one of the only people with the ult. Taking a look at Reaper. Reaper is speed boosted. He has his ult. You gotta be thinking he's looking to drop the Q at any moment here. But he doesn't get to drop the Q because Tailspin drops him with a shut to instead. Esper with the Transcendence, and they just rush in off that. Surefour, though, making a bit of a game of it with some kills in the back.
Surefour got a couple kills. This Sound Barrier is going to come off Adam with the offensive Transcendence. They're going to try to make a big push out of this. There still is a Death Blossom up for Reaver, but not enough team support around as Tailspin, Cool Matt, and Esper all combined for 3 kills on Googleme.
And also, Tailspin and Cool Matt both have Death Blossoms, and Reaver just gets taken out immediately by that headshot from Cool Matt. And now things are looking very, very grim for Googleme, and EnVyUs will.
So double Winston, double Reaper getting on that point almost immediately, but a really patient defense coming in from Googleme.
Yeah, but look at Cool Matt. He got one big hit on Lucio. Can he get the other? Technicide going in, and yes, he does take out Kai. So this is looking pretty good for EnVyUs. They've gotten several key picks, and the defense of Googleme is on the run.
Both tanks are down for Googleme. They would be smart to just leave right now, get out of there, maybe throw some spam down there, but Cool Matt is already in the doorway looking for picks. They're smart. They get out with their lives. They lost both tanks, but now they're going to have a formidable defense, at least for second point.
Cool Matt taking out Adam. Cool Matt is very much on point here.
Red Vision, actually, based on the composition that these teams are running, is an invaluable asset to be able to track Reapers.
Yeah. So Zenyatta coming in will drop the Transcendence. Transcendence is out. Barrier is out for EnVyUs, so they don't want to give this up at all. And they're going in. Gorillas are popping Primal Rage everywhere. In comes Reaver with the Death Blossom. That's going to take out 2 with the help of Kai. Might not be over yet, though. But you know what?
The offensive Transcendence comes in, though.
Yep, offensive Transcendence, but look at Surefour. He's sitting in the back. He has the Dragon Blade, and he is going to come in off his own team's Transcendence. Reaper and Surefour rushing it down. Reaper with a pair of kills. Surefour about to pick up a pair of kills. And EnVyUs getting stuffed here yet again. So Googleme not wanting to go down without a fight.
Yeah, that's a full wipe. At this point, even try to push back in, they might concede this point.
Yeah, very, very likely here. And we see Cool Matt coming in. Cool Matt dropping out, gets the double kill, picks up a triple, and Reaver says, I can do that too, but no, Reaver, you can't. He just gets shot in the head and goes down very quickly.
Yeah, apparently I'm a coward, and concession was only on my mind and not on EnVyUs, as they boost in, get a Death Blossom off, and they are held.
Googleme tries to get to the payload again.
Yeah, right now I think Googleme should probably try to take it a little bit slow, maybe charge up, get an ultimate or 2. Now that they have Sound Barrier, they might decide that they want to do a little more aggressive push.
Yeah. Minstrel drops the beat, and again, here comes EnVyUs. The speed boost is on after both Reavers charging directly in. Stoop and Raz getting the cleanup kills. And again, Sound Barrier just so effective at letting teams be aggressive and do crazy stuff like this as Cool Matt picks up the triple.
Yeah, an amazing play from Cool Matt. Ended up costing them 2 lives early in that fight.
And take a look at Tailspin. Tailspin is on top here. He's looking at the other team. He's sneaking, waiting for his position, and he wants to drop down and drop another Death Blossom. Speed boost is up. He is just going the normal shoot Winston here. Not using it just yet. There's Transcendence up, there's Barriers up. He's going to wait, but it's coming out soon, and there it is. The Death Blossom comes out with the aid of Cool Matt, and they again, Tailspin with the double, Cool Matt with the triple, and they are rushing them down and fully wiping the Googleme team.
You know, this double
spawn, they do get a decent bit of pushing here. Now the next challenge is, can they start the hanger phase of the game?
Yeah, Adam has to be even more careful than he generally is with the Discord Orb on him. His soft breeze will kill him.
But he does have Transcendence. He goes in, drops the Transcendence, and here comes Googleme. They want to dive in on this, but they've yet to get killed. They're sort of getting neutralized by the Sound Barrier. and this is not guaranteed to be a good fight for them. In fact, they are getting pushed back.
Yeah, Esper showing his patented patience and support play, waiting so long before he casts that Transcendence that turns the tide of the fight. EnVyUs is going to be able to clean this up. 4 dead for Googleme. Esper, it doesn't matter if he's on Mercy, it doesn't matter if he is on Zenyatta, he's going to be the most patient support player in the entire Overwatch scene.
Yeah, and Adam's going to finally get taken out towards the end. Adam staying alive for a long time. Unfortunately, the rest of his team died, and the hangar phase has opened and maybe a little bit further. I'm not actually sure they got the second capture point faster than, Googleme did. It's not entirely clear, but that might not matter if they get to the hangar. Tailspin gets a quick pick on Chuanyel. We see Raz going in, and where is Coolmat in all this? Coolmat coming in, does not have his ult just yet. Surefour, though, does. Surefour and Reaver getting big double kills together, but Esper able to take out Reaver, and EnVyUs does not have this yet.
Again, look how much later Esper's Transcendence comes off, and it's not that his team, they didn't need it exactly when after he didn't pop it. He's just so patient on all of his support play. Adam and Kiki, though, now trying to equalize things, get a couple kills from Googleme.
Yeah, Coolmat does have his ultimate now, but he is going to save it because he is just...
Boost, Sound Barrier, Death Blossom combination.
It's going to be rough, though, because Transcendence is up right now. They need to bait that out before they drop Death Blossoms.
Yeah, you could send one Reaper in now to try to bait out that Transcendence early and then actually hesitate on the push. Sound Barrier does come in now.
Sound Barrier comes in, and look, Googleme is running away. They know they want to engage this in the Transcendence. We still have Death Blossoms going out. Raz and Tailspin pick up kills each. Surefour, though, evening it up a little bit. Coolmat is down. Both teams really fighting it out here. But it's looking like EnVyUs is going to slowly turn this in their favor. Minstrel with the kill in the end. Tailspin, Snoop with kills. And EnVyUs slowly gaining control of the payload.
Yeah, Chuanyel doing the best he can. Reaver actually in a pretty decent position to do some damage. Technide in no man's land. I have no idea why he's back there. He's trying to support Reaver as best he can. Reaver is a lost cause. Get out of there. Adam is just trying to slow the cart down. Actually, they have to sell out. If they lose this cap, they lose the map.
Yeah, if they lose the cap, it's GG. This is GG for EnVyUs, and they will go up 2-1 if they get this. Tailspin dropping the Death Blossom. They're so close, but there's so many monkeys on top of the payload right now.
Chuanyel comes in desperation attempt to do it. Reaver's there as well.
Coolmat nowhere nearby. They're out of Reapers on top of the point. They're not out of Reavers because Reaver himself is on top of it. And Minstrel gonna have to run for his life as he's taking up a combination of Adam and Reaver. And they're so close, and yet the payload is moving back a little bit.
This is an absolute bloodbath. This is also one of the benefits of the Winstons in the meta. Winston is such a hard hero to kill. He's got decent mobility for the tank. He can stall out pushes like this for so long. Coolmat is in trouble on the cart.
He has 2 Winstons chasing after him. He gets punched and jumped on at the same time. So, wow, EnVyUs so close to winning the map there, but for Adam. Minstrel has Sound Barrier coming up no time soon. Looking at Esper. Esper does have the offensive Transcendence, so I think they're going to use this here to try and get in. There's no Transcendence or Sound Barrier in the other team. Their opportunity has to be now, and here comes the Transcendence, and here they go.
Surefour comes in from behind. Both Transcendences duel in the middle, and it's just going to be a bloodbath when these things end.
Oh, and then Reaver drops a Death Blossom at the end, and assisted with Surefour. They are going to be their own version of the Bash Brothers. Taking
full wipe.
Yep. Needs to make up.
Yeah, the cart is quite slow moving. They've come from the cusp of victory to being completely unable to make any progress right now. But both
they still have 2 minutes. They are going in. They're not going to have Sound Barrier up anytime soon, but it might not matter. Snoop getting a kill. Surefour evening it up 1-1 right now. The Zenyatta is down though, so that's a lot of healing not being sent to EnVyUs at the moment. Yeah, there comes the Sound Barrier. Minstrel gets it up in time. Tailspin with the double kill. Snoop with the kill. And now EnVyUs again looking very threatening to win this map. And what a headshot from Coolmat on the Reaver.
That's 4 kills.
And there it is. GG.
On the point. That is game. Especially that they know there might be a Widowmaker out there. Reaver is down by the bus looking for shots, looking for that Zenyatta to poke his head out.
Yeah, he's being very patient, but he gets Farah 1 shot, 1 kill, and that is a huge pickoff because Tailspin is very, very key to this defense. And he gets Coolmat. Wow, that 2 enormously huge pickoffs from Reaver.
Yeah, that actually worked really well in conjunction with Surefour, who was up there trying to clear it out. It actually forced Esper out of his nook and to fall back very far. Now only Esper and Minstrel trying to clean up, and they went too far around the corner. They got picked off immediately.
Yeah, I mean, that could not have gone any better for Googleme there. That was picture perfect. Just phenomenal shots coming out. coming out right now
Reaver's
from
gonna have to Deadeye
Googleme. This is insane.
Reaver's gonna Deadeye.
Very well might, but hang on. Here comes Coolmat. Coolmat dropping the Death Blossom. A triple kill and then some coming out. So Reaper's doing some work, but man, Googleme has to feel pretty happy about where they're at right now.
Yeah, I mean,
all they have to do is cook. Here comes Surefour, though. I don't think he wants to run the Winston quite like that. He wants to get a somewhat better engagement, if possible.
Both beats are drops. The offensive Transcendence comes in. Adam there. Oh, great Primal Rage knocking everyone back, too. Where are the other damage ultimates? Where is Dragon Blade? Where is Deadeye? Dragon Blade comes in.
I don't know, but we saw Death Blossom come in, but to no effect. Both Tailspin and Coolmat are down, and we see DPS just being laid on heavily by Reaver.
Yes, this is what I wanted to see out of Reaver. Do it preemptively, hold them back, and kill anyone who comes out of the spawn. Really great.
And winning in that scenario is going to be difficult. I mean, maybe if they get the Transcendence of the gods, I don't know, but it's going to be rough.
Yeah, a little bit brutal. But they have to go in. They do go in with their Winston also. They're hanging out together up top.
Stoop getting the kill early is a very big deal. Stoop getting a second kill, and Transcendence does work out pretty well for EnVyUs as they come in. Kai, though, going to take out Minster on the back. More ults are going down. Kills back and forth, but you know what? This is looking good for EnVyUs, and they might have made the best of a very unenviable situation.
Yeah, Tailspin went to a Genji, and actually we had a couple really crucial picks there. Even like EnVyUs did last game. They're in a much better position to defend. They're going to make this defense from point A to point B much more difficult.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I had to bet, I would say that this is very much going to be Googleme's game. I'm not going to count on EnVyUs. If there's one team you don't count out, it's EnVyUs, but man, do they have a tough road.
Yeah, both beats are drops of each team with a ton of shielding right now. This is going to be a long fight.
Yeah, and Tailspin goes down quickly. Reaver with the double kill, and this is not what EnVyUs wants. They're going to get stalled here again, in all likelihood. I mean, Raz is going deep diving, but Shu and Yale getting work done, Surefour getting work done, and EnVyUs going to get stalled out a bit here, Hex.
Yeah, looking pretty tough for them. There's not even really a composition that they can do to move any faster. They are limited by the payload speed.
And that makes a little bit more sense. I mean, McCree is really, really good on this point. Lots of short areas for them to get value on. And if you chase him in, you could have a flashbang in your face as a result.
Yeah, Coolmat did get flashbanged, and then he just wraithed out, though. So not the kill that they're looking to secure.
Coolmat go, getting lots of DPS on the Kai. Kai having to run for his life. Doesn't go down, though, so good stuff from him. And though he does get taken out by Stoop in the end. Here comes Coolmat with the Death Blossom. Is going to take out Surefour. And wow, this looks like a completely different EnVyUs defense compared to what we saw just a moment ago on Game 4.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely... This is the defense that we've come to. They have to use it, but that's just the benefit of this view right here.
And Tailspin still supported by that orb, and really, they have not had a good answer for him. You see Surefour and Tailspin getting into it with each other here, and Gorilla's going to go ham, and oh no! One of the Winstons was knocked off the edge. I don't think he got back on. Very dangerous place to be fighting Winston with ult.
Yeah, there's a lot of Primal Rage going on both sides right now. The Death Blossom...
They're going to have 5 ultimates to 0 on the Googleme side. This is not good for Googleme at all.
No, it is. They're in a rough spot, but they have no choice but to try to push into this.
Yep, we have ultimates going down. Tailspin deflect. He goes down quickly. They're going to take this. That's exactly what they need. Coolmat, though, coming in with the Death Blossom, going to get some value off that, as almost the entire Googleme team is dead. Only Zenyatta and Lucio still alive, and I'm not even sure they're going to be able to force overtime
They
here.
might be able to stall if someone's alive and nearish to the point. A Lucio could maybe boost in and keep it alive, but I think that is absolutely it.
Yeah, that's exactly what Tekaside is going to try and do, but look at the ultimate situation. If they can get back, it's going to be pretty good for them here, because they're actually going to have ults that...